Stop. Don't scroll. Just listen. If you are seeing this, it is not by accident. Allah led you to this moment. This is your wake-up call. Will you listen, or will you ignore it like so many others? What if I told you that everything you've been feeling lately, your struggles, your doubts, your pain, is all part of something bigger? This message was meant for you. Tell me, have you ever felt lost? Like no matter how hard you try, something always feels off. You pray, but your heart feels heavy. You work hard, but success feels out of reach. You try to be strong, but deep inside, you feel empty. Maybe you feel stuck in life, watching everyone else move forward while you stand still. Maybe you're drowning in responsibilities, pretending you're fine while no one sees your silent struggles. Or maybe you feel invisible, like no one truly sees you. I know that feeling, and I know you're tired of it. But what if I told you that this struggle is not a punishment? Allah is not ignoring you, He is testing you. In the Quran, Allah says, "Do the people think that they will be left to say, 'We believe,' and they will not be tested?" Your pain has a purpose. Your hardships are shaping you. But the question is, will you pass the test? Will you let this struggle break you, or will you let it transform you? Most people don't pass the test. They give up. They lose hope. They stop believing in themselves and in Allah's plan. But not you, because you were meant to hear this today. Think about it. How many people just scrolled past this message? But you stayed. Why? Because deep down your soul knows the truth. Allah is calling you back to Him. This is your moment, your sign, your wake-up call. Will you answer? Now you have a choice. You can keep living the way you've been, lost, distracted, waiting for someday to change. Or you can decide right here, right now, that enough is enough. That you will stop making excuses. That you will stop delaying your prayers. That you will stop waiting for motivation to fix your life. Because motivation will fade. Feelings will change. But your discipline, your habits, and your faith, that is what will transform your life. Why is it so hard to be disciplined? Why do we struggle to wake up for Fajr, even though we know it's important? Why do we waste hours scrolling on our phones, but can't spend 5 minutes making dua? Because Shaitan whispers in our ears, telling us we have time, that we can always start tomorrow, that one missed prayer, one wasted day won't matter. But tomorrow is not guaranteed. The Prophet said, take advantage of 5 before 5, your youth before your old age, your health before your sickness, your wealth before your poverty, your free time before your busyness, and your life before your death. Every second you delay your change is a second lost forever. So how do you fix your life? You start with one thing, consistency. Even if you start small, even if it's just one extra prayer a day, even if it's just replacing one bad habit with a good one. Allah does not ask for perfection, He asks for effort. In a hadith, the Prophet said, the most beloved actions to Allah are those that are consistent, even if they are small. So don't try to change everything at once. Just start. Today. Here's something you need to understand. Your hardships are not meant to destroy you. They are meant to shape you. Every difficulty, every delay, every disappointment, it's all part of Allah's plan. Maybe the job you didn't get was Allah protecting you from something harmful. Maybe the person who left you was never meant to stay. Maybe your struggles are leading you to something greater. Allah promises in the Quran, verily with hardship comes ease. 94:6. Trust Him, even when you don't understand. Imagine looking back on your life years from now and realizing you wasted your potential. That you ignored the signs, that you let distractions, doubts, and fear control your life. But you don't have to live with that regret. Right now in this moment, you can make a choice to commit to your faith, to take control of your habits, to stop waiting and start living with purpose. You were meant to hear this today. Don't ignore it. This isn't just about you. This is about the Ummah. Imagine if every Muslim stepped into their true potential. Imagine if we lifted each other up instead of tearing each other down. It starts with you. So don't just listen to this message, act on it. Be the reason someone else finds their way back to Allah. If this message reached your heart, share it, because maybe, just maybe, it's exactly what someone else needs to hear too. We are stronger together. Let's build a generation of strong, disciplined Muslims together. You were meant to hear this today. Now what will you do next?